Come to California. The weather is fantastic. And we'll give you a free house. You may have heard lately that a lot of people are leaving California. Some say it's because of the high taxes. Some say it's the crime. Others say it's nearly impossible to start a business with the corruption and the regulations. And even a few people say it was the homeless population that finally drove them to leave, or the illegal migrants making wages depressed for younger workers. See, none of those specific reasons matter. It's a combined effect, and it's causing a bunch of people to leave. And I mean a bunch of people. It's starting to be a problem, but the leaders in California always have a solution that will fix all the problems. Any guesses what that solution will be? Free shit! Once again, they're attempting to bribe low intellect people with free stuff. This time they're pulling out the big guns and giving away houses. The newest socialist utopia is offering a new deal where the government will cover a 20% down payment, closing costs, and interest-free loans. But there's a catch. They aren't giving free houses to rich people. You have to make less than $211,000 per year. That's just a cool 1/5 of a million. In all reality, that dollar amount is well over 90% of California's population. So this program is basically for everyone. Now, according to Scott Evans, EVP of Cross Country Mortgage, quote, the state of California can give up to 20% for a down payment and closing costs. It's a 0% interest rate. The payments are deferred for the entire life of the loan. End quote. Whoa. Wait a minute. Deferred payments? You don't have to make payments for the life of the loan? Like, at all? Free house? I think they're actually giving away free houses. Payments are deferred for the life of the loan. How is there any other way to interpret that? But in reality, the new home receiver only has to pay local property taxes. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. So far, this program has a budget of only $300 million. Now, that won't last forever, but I'm almost positive it will be a huge success, and the budget will be even bigger next year. Now, first off, I see a few tiny problems with this. Now, let's say, for example, you and your small family ate rice and beans for 2 years to save up to buy your first house. You made sacrifices. You skipped vacations. It was hard. But your neighbors, well, they just got one for free. How is that going to make you feel? Does it sound a little unfair? Well, if your new freebie neighbors are part of some sort of marginalized group, then you better keep your mouth shut, you bigot. Trans people need free houses because they're oppressed. And if it's not a trans person, it can be any other marginalized group. Either way, shut up and pay your mortgage for the next 30 years. When your neighbor gets a house for free, they probably won't spend a lot of time keeping it fixed up. They'll have no pride in ownership. So eventually and inevitably, when it gets run down and starts dragging your property values down, hey, once again, I'm going to need you to shut up and stop complaining. But the root of the problem will stay the same. People are leaving California because the policies suck. This policy sucks. And anyone earning a wage will realize that this is unfair. And it gets more unfair every day. Why work? Why try to get ahead? Now, the workers and the thinkers, the doers, they'll move to a place where they're appreciated. The lazy, no-skilled losers will flock to California to join the free shit army. But what happens when there's only takers and no earners left. How long do you think it'll take to find out? A few more years? A decade? Maybe until the very moment of the next depression. I think we're going to find out soon enough. But why are they doing this? No one ever asks why. Well, I have a theory. California is desperate. They see the writing on the wall. People are leaving faster than any other state in USA. And the type of person leaving is the demographic suicide that has them in a full-blown panic. Now, of course, there are failed actors and baristas leaving California. But much more importantly, it's the real workers. Plumbers, electricians, oil rig workers, truck drivers. These are the real people that get stuff done. Now, of course, Facebook programmers are also important. But if Facebook goes down for a day or two, and they have a technical glitch, it'll suck for a lot of people. But everyone will shrug it off and they'll get by. But if the power grid to a hospital gets struck by lightning, it needs to be fixed immediately by highly trained and job-specific electricians. When that class of people are leaving in record numbers, the infrastructure will suffer. And you can see it everywhere. That's why California is panicking and taking the incredibly bold step of offering free houses. But it won't work. The only people that would want free stuff won't be working to add to the community. It's a flawed program from the very start. They're only going to attract more of the kind of people that are making everything worse. So go on, California. Keep building your utopian mountain of free shit. Keep attracting the kind of people that demand more and more freebies because they're entitled to it. I got a big old tub of popcorn. I'll be watching and laughing. All right, comment time. Would you move to California for a free house? Is that offer tempting enough for you? Let me know. I got more videos coming later, so I'll see you soon.